Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are doing another challenge. This one is decently easy. Let's quickly throw out my armor, like that. There we go. Today we have been challenged, or I have, I guess, to make a complete sky island, I guess. Yeah, call it a sky island. But I would normally, the way I'd go about doing a sky island is I'd place some TNT, I'd blow it like a crater, and then I'd try and recreate that in the sky, right? However, that doesn't work so well with sand, so we're gonna have to find a different place to do this, which I'm thinking we'll do like way up there on the hill where it's like terracotta and stuff. Which is also why I was trying to like gather up the gunpowder and stuff that I had yesterday in that like one scene or whatever. Hello? I'm like stuck here. So we're gonna try and grab all the gunpowder and TNT I have. Okay, so this looks like all the gunpowder I can get, which is exactly a stack. I know there's probably more in the nether from when I spent a week there, but I'm really not going there just to get TNT stuff. I have plenty here. I already have a lot of TNT here, and I'm gonna make a bunch more. There we go, another 12, that brings me, yeah, half a stack. I don't need more gunpowder. I'll save some of this TNT for the last episode. Yeah, that's probably enough. I have something planned, so we'll just throw that in with the food. But yeah, I have something planned for the final episode, so we will need TNT for that. Maybe even some gunpowder, actually. Let's throw some gunpowder in here. There we go. Awesome. Now, we're gonna go up here. I don't have a way of detonating this, so I just realized I need flint and steel or something that produces fire. Does my sword... Wait, my sword has fire aspect. What am I doing? I'm being stupid. I can just right-click the TNT with this, I'm pretty sure. I think. I can't remember. I know fire aspect, like, works, like, even as the book you can use it, but I'm not entirely certain if it's, like, works still when you're enchanted something with it. Okay, we're gonna do it. I wanna find like a relatively flat area. Hello? There we go. Let's do this. Find a good... Actually, I think let's do it with all the terracotta. But I want like a section with a little bit of dirt. This could be nice. Yeah. This is nice and flat up here. Not too bad. I'd say this is decent. I don't really want all the trees is the problem. I'd like a spot that doesn't have a lot of trees on it. I want some trees, obviously, but I want it mostly like a clear slate when I do this, and I can just like add my own trees. We're gonna have this completely flat, so even though there's this little lip, I'm just gonna create a crater here, and whatever blocks I get, I'm gonna build the island, and then we'll put like my own stuff, like dirt and trees and whatnot on top. So we'll do like that. What's that, 3 blocks? Yeah. And then like that, and like that, and like that. And before we do this, I'm gonna go sleep. Ow. Alright, where's ground zero at? Right here. Alrighty. So we put you here. I wanna put one like right here-ish, so we get like the right effect of like whatever, I don't really know what to call it, the like downwards effect of like a cone shape type. Now, does this work? Yes, it does. Cool, I thought it did. Did it not ignite the one underneath? That's insane. Oh, this explosion is also terrible. Maybe it was the one I originally had. Where did I place it? It should have yellow terracotta on top. Should stand out. Okay, the yellow terracotta got blown out. Okay, so I misplaced TNT now. This is great. Okay, we'll just see what it does. If it does like a good enough shape or... Okay, so maybe terracotta is not the way to go. Okay, let's find a place rather with grass and try that there. Yeah, like right here would be good. But this time we need the TNT to almost all go off at once. Okay. So we're gonna do it like this. And give me some stone. This has to have gone deep enough to have hit some level of stone. Nope. Okay, let's just dig for a little bit until I hit stone. Like that. And then we'll come over here. That was something. I don't know how I did that. But then we will take you, and put you here, and get out of here. Thank you. There we go. That's better. That's more like it. Okay. It's been a while since I've done these, so I could not for the life of me remember how I normally do it. Alrighty. It's not quite the cone shape I would have liked, but it works. I still have more TNT. I want to test something. I want to test a theory on something real quick. No, actually no, I don't need to test the theory. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, we're gonna try this one last time, and we'll take like the best results of the lot, right? Let's get in the air, find a good spot for a thing. Let's do one out of entirely terracotta. Terracotta blasts pretty well. It just blasted in like a weird pattern earlier, that's all. I still have cobble from earlier, I believe, yeah. So make another lever, do this. This time what we'll do is here we'll place TNT. Place that on top. Give me the TNT back. Get rid of this block. So we gotta remember that's where that TNT block is. This should activate all 5 at once. I slightly hope. We're gonna hold this and pop that off. Now run. It did delay a little bit. You know what? This might be the best one we have. I'm not like 1000% sure though. It kind of blasted a bit skew. It's gonna be a little hard to replicate perfectly. I say we do this one. It probably is the best. Hang on. Let's have a look at this one. Let's get a good look at this one. Where is it here? Yeah, this one, for an island, for Sky Island, it's got a nice like roundish shape to it, which I like. It's easy enough to build. It's, you know, it's all that good stuff. I swear these are a different color. These look a lot more greener, whatever. But then it's the fact that this doesn't go deep enough, or doesn't look deep enough at least. This has the depth to it, just very weird shape to work with. But I reckon we can make it work. And we can throw some dirt on top of this and, you know, all that good stuff. Cool, so we'll chuck that there for now. We'll grab this dirt here, and we'll pull her up until we run out, is what we'll do. So we'll go all this way up. See how far this takes me. Okay, this might take me a lot further than I thought it would. We're gonna stop here, I think. I didn't think that would take me quite so high. Cool. Now the first hole would be like so, and then be a hole here. Give me that. Don't fall. Good. Next, we'd need yellow. You get the idea. I'll see in a minute when this is all finished. Okay, so I've been working at this for a little bit now. I'm struggling, and the terracotta is not the greatest, and that explosion, like I said, was not the best. But I noticed something. Yeah, that's a couple of mobs, right? It's just a few. Let's go have some fun, shall we? Let me heal up. I'm gonna glide right in, and last second I'm swapping out back to the chest plate. I need to just full heal here. Come on. But yeah, I decided to work throughout the night because I'm up here and it's fine. I took photos and stuff of the crater, so I didn't have to keep going back up and down and up and down. But I've gotten a couple layers of this done. There's 2 yellow layers, 1 white, and then 3 regular. But yeah, let's... Can they see me from up here? The zombies probably can. No, not even the zombies I don't think can. Come on. Why did I do this? Oh, I have a fire res potion I should have taken. I killed a witch earlier. I should have taken that. Nope. Uh-huh. Come on. There we go. That it? Oh no, you're still alive. Come down here, coward. There we go. I'm alive. Somehow. There is an absolute mess of arrows down here, though. That was fun. But did you not just see what I jumped into? Do you really think you could take me? Didn't think so. But yeah, I had a fire res potion I could have taken before I jumped in, forgetting I had fire res on my... Not fire res, fire aspect on my sword. Didn't exactly think, but I should have. You missed, idiot. I should have thought about that. Would have been smart, because then I wouldn't have gotten hit with that one zombie who was on fire. There was a witch. I was building, probably 5 minutes ago or so. I was building and there was a witch running along here. Holy moly, that's a lot of wolves. I don't need more. I really don't. Oh, also, I discovered this. This was quite funny to find. Let's make sure I have what I need on me. So after I killed the witch, I was like, the XP flew off the edge because I knocked back like into the chasm here. If I fly down here, look where this leads. I really hope I don't hit anything. Ooh. That was lucky. But it leads down to this old cave. Who remembers this? It's been nearly a month somehow. Actually, it's been over a month since I first came into this cave now. Because what's today? The 2nd? Yeah, today's the 2nd of September. So yeah, it's been like a month since I came down here. This is insane. There's still iron. There's still a lot of ores down here that I won't ever come back for. I forgot there was Skulk here, actually. I went all the way hunting for Ancient City for Skulk in episode 20-something when I was upgrading all my armor and forgot that this was here. Why am I stuck on blocks? Anyways, getting back to work. I've been distracted for long enough now. Let's try and fly first. Let's start with that. Alright, so ignore the dirt. This is just... I ran out of stuff and I kind of just filling this up. Also ran out of yellow terracotta a lot of times. But whatever. This is now mostly finished and looks absolutely awful. If we like fly over here, this does look terrible, but it is a decently accurate representation of what I ripped straight out of here. Except for this crater which a creeper created, and the extra bit of this that probably another creeper created, and the chunk that's missing here that I created because I ran out of yellow terracotta, and the entire yellow layer that was here that I again had to remove. Anyways, now we need some dirt. Yay. So I gotta go shovel up some coarse dirt and some regular dirt over here. Okay, I did not mean to fall short of that. Guess we're doing this again. You missed. Fool. Now let's try that again. Whee. And please don't die. Thank you. I need to eat desperately. Oh, if I kill myself from one of these jumps, it will not be pleasant. I also wanted to just say before we continue here, I'm using an old microphone of mine that I haven't used in a long time. I hope it is working. I'm not entirely certain how well it's working. But yeah, I do hope it is working a little bit better than my old mic, which was quite literally just the mic on my headset. That's literally all it was. And we're just gonna do this. This is literally how I built the first few layers of, or not layers, sorry, of dirt. I shouldn't say layers. I'll just clean off this little top section that keeps jutting out like this. Yeah, these little blocks that I accidentally double up on. Let's not waste those. Those are precious right now. I don't have a lot of gunpowder. And I have big plans for gunpowder as is, so I don't exactly want to be wasting my gunpowder on making, you know, more rockets. I'm not great at texturing. This is how I texture. That everything? Yeah, that looks like everything. Cool. Let's clean this up. There we go. I'll bring a grass block up with Silk Touch. My axe has Silk Touch on it, so I can axe up some of the grass blocks. Actually, you know what? I'll do that now. Whee! I didn't realize I didn't have my wings on. What are you trading for, friend? Invisibility? That's actually... Oh. I wish. If you had come to me way earlier in the series, I would have taken that so happily from you. You both missed somehow. I'll close range and you both missed. Okay, that one at least hit. I don't know how you both missed your first shot though. That was insane. Anyways, give me... This is gonna be so weird to get dirt with an axe, but whatever. Like 4... Yeah, that should be plenty. Okay. So there's a hole there, apparently. Good to know. Back yourselves up. All of you. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I am better than all of you. I will win any fight you put me in. Don't even try it. Goodbye. You missed all your shots, so, like, I don't know what you expected. Wings. I need my wings. Where are my wings? There. There's a creeper here. I need gunpowder, so... That... I'm sorry, what is this zombie holding? Can it shoot? I really wonder, can it shoot? No, it can't. Oh, that's so funny. That would have been great if it could. Oh, this is why I like fire res. And that's why I hate fire aspect. How did you land that? I dodged that. Oh. Hi, that's concerning. I'd kindly like you to leave, thank you. That looked like it hurt. Anyways, back to the more important stuff, like surviving and, you know, all that good stuff. Gonna knock out some of the dirt, like here. The dirt over here. Some over here. And like one over here, I think should be good. Then I'll grab some saplings from the base. Okay, again, didn't have my wings on. Hey now. I hate the fact that you can't one-tap with a netherite sword, even with sharpness 4 on it. You still have to crit. The fact that there's no husks spawning here, though, is quite a nice change of pace. I'm glad we're not... Bro, what was the range on that shot? That was insane. Oh, no. Oh, boy. What have I done? What have I done? Why have I done this? Yep. Was that a mistake? Probably. Hi. Yes, that does feel good. Murder. Anyways, let's chuck all of this in a chest, because I don't need like 90... Oh, I had saplings on me. Oh, I don't need like 90% of the stuff I'm holding right now. I'll check the gunpowder and TNT in here, so I can easily find it when I need it on our last episode, which is very, very soon. It's so sad. I don't know how it's happened. Oopsie, I need those. What other saplings do I have? That could be nice. I want to do... do we have any trees with vines on them over there? I don't think so. Let's get some bone meal real quick. Somewhere in here. No, screw it, I'll just take these two. And a jungle tree. There we go, that's what I need. I want some vines, I think, coming off of the island. I think it'll look nice. So I'll just take you out real quick. And plant you down. Like so. And then 6 bone meal should be plenty. I was right. You didn't grow with any vines, did you? Of course not. That is my kind of luck. Okay. Can we... just look... I don't know. Oh, here we go. I forgot about these were here. Hang on, let's replant this then. I don't want to let that just not be doing anything. I forgot these were... Hello? Am I stupid? Do I need shears to get vines? I thought silk touch would work. Am I really... Really? Is this like a thing? Do I really just need shears? It cannot be that simple. Right? I would have genuinely said silk touch would work. If I use shears on this, will it... What? But if I do... Huh? How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense at all? Just... What? Can I bone meal these? No. I think I have to have them hanging. So like if I had, say, this one here... No, you can't even bone meal like that. Okay, so I just kind of like bone mealed. But the English. Let's replant this birch tree. Couldn't think of its name. Equip those. Get rid of all of that. And, why does it do that? Why do rockets go to that hand? Of all the things we can hold in bedrock, why is rockets one of them? Anyways, let me make a... I don't like a possum coming in. Well. So I know why I've been hearing so many growls lately. Apparently a cave under me Oh, I see it. Now I understand. Okay, didn't realize this was here. I've been hearing so many weird noises lately, I've been wondering why. That explains it. It's probably a mixture of that and then my own little personal mob spawner that I've built, which I've not even stopped to think that it would become a mob spawner. Now then, let me get... I definitely just ate. Why did it not register? That was weird. Anywho, we'll take one of these, or two of these, I guess. One over there, one over there. Boop. Okay, well, you can just be miserable then. What side would this need to be? There, so I can hang off, so you can climb up onto the island whenever you want. That is the main idea, that is why I really wanted these. And there we go. That's pretty much the island finished. This was a decently easy challenge, actually. There's a lot of XP down there, isn't there? Hi, I didn't realize you'd be here. I didn't expect to drop down on a skeleton. That scared the life out of me. Alrighty. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to end the episode off here. Please do leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And until next time, goodbye.